Hey guys, welcome back to the Planet V. As part of our summer vacation in the US in 2024, we are here in Washington, D.C., exploring the iconic landmarks and powerful stories that define America's capital. From monuments honoring legendary leaders to buildings steeped in history, join me and Valdez as we uncover what makes D.C. unforgettable. Let's begin this journey through time and tradition right here on the Planet V. We just arrived in Washington, D.C., guys, via Amtrak. And when we came here, we were supposed to take a bus, but it was quite a challenge because they were not accepting Apple Wallet. And they said that we need to have a Smart Trip card. And we just got this one, and we bought this from the metro station. And they don't even have the option to pay with Apple Wallet. So be ready. If you have your credit card or debit cards with you, you may use it.
So not everything goes so contactless.
Yes, not yet. Maybe not yet for Washington, D.C. The White House has served as the official residence for every U.S. president since John Adams. With 132 rooms, including a movie theater and even a chocolate shop, it balances historical significance with modern comforts, symbolizing both the heart of American leadership and the resilience of the nation. We missed the president today because he arrived 2 hours ago.
Yeah, well, he's there.
He entered on the other side though, so. Called the State, War, and Navy Building, this grand structure now houses key offices, including the Vice Presidents and National Security Council. Known for its distinctive French Second Empire style, it's an architectural landmark adjacent to the White House. Standing at 555 feet, the Washington Monument is the tallest structure in Washington, D.C., completed in 1884 to honor George Washington. You may notice a change in color about a third of the way up. This is because construction was halted during the Civil War, and when resumed, the stone sourced for the rest of the tower was slightly different. The Jefferson Memorial's neoclassical design reflects Thomas Jefferson's admiration for ancient architecture. Inside, the bronze statue of Jefferson holds a piece of parchment symbolizing the Declaration of Independence. The monument's open rotunda and 26 columns echo Jefferson's ideals of democracy, serving as a tribute to his lasting influence on American governance. Lincoln Memorial is under renovation right now, which will be ready in 2026, but we will still try to get in. Inside the Lincoln Memorial, the statue of Abraham Lincoln reflects both strength and empathy, with one hand clenched and the other relaxed. Outside, a small engraving on the steps marks the spot where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech in 1963, deepening the memorial's historical significance. The Korean War Veterans Memorial features 19 stainless steel statues of soldiers moving through rugged terrain, reflecting the harsh environment of Korea. These figures are mirrored in a granite wall, creating the appearance of 38 soldiers, a reference to the 38th parallel that divided North and South Korea. The memorial's main statue, Stone of Hope, is carved from a massive block of granite symbolizing strength. It's positioned to face the Jefferson Memorial, connecting King's vision to America's founding ideals. Surrounding quotes highlight key messages from his life and teachings, emphasizing justice, equality, and peace. Originally the DC War Memorial, this site was rededicated in 2021 as the National World War I Memorial. The central sculpture, A Soldier's Journey, captures the dedication of U.S. service members. Around the memorial, inscriptions honor all 50 states and U.S. territories, including Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, and the Philippines, recognizing the diverse contributions from across the nation and its territories during the Great War. We are now at the Capitol, guys. It has a very beautiful view in the evening, although it's a bit windy tonight, so the reflection is not that clear. If you have time to visit this in the evening, together with the other monuments here in Washington, D.C., it would be really nice. You will get a lot of good shots.
This area was closed because there were like a lot of protests
Yes.
happening.
President Biden also had his speech tonight because he...
But not here.
Not here, of
There,
course.
in that building.
Yeah. The other side. He will not run for presidency for the second term, but Kamala Harris will be there.
So we will come here tomorrow to see if we'll have a chance still to access Capitol building.
Yeah, we booked already a ticket, so I hope it will not be canceled because it would be nice to see what's inside the Capitol. We are back at the Capitol. Today we have a tour. It's advisable that you book this at least a month so that you have a slot to visit the interior of the building. So that's gonna be today for both. Yes. Make sure before you visit the Capitol, you have to check the information about what not to bring so that your entrance would be smoother. The U.S. Capitol, where Congress meets to debate and pass laws, is one of DC's most iconic buildings. Its cast iron dome, completed in 1866, weighs nearly 9 million pounds and is topped by the Statue of Freedom. Inside, the rotunda's frescoes include the apotheosis of Washington, depicting Washington ascending to the heavens. Statuary Hall, once the original House chamber, has unique acoustics that allow whispers to travel across the room, a favorite discovery for visitors. Each state also has 2 statues in the Capitol, honoring notable American figures. That was a quick tour, guys. So whenever you start the tour, taking pictures and videos are both allowed during the whole tour. Since it's really quite short, pay attention and take a lot of photos and videos if you like.
The actual tour, I think, took something like 25 minutes.
Yeah. And if you have extra time, guys, don't hesitate to visit the Library of Congress. So after the tour, you can just get a ticket. That is for free as well. You can just scan the QR code outside before you enter and then fill out all the forms and you should be good to go. You can get a digital ticket. The Library of Congress, the world's largest library, houses over 170 million items, including rare books and Thomas Jefferson's personal collection. The iconic main reading room with its grand dome and vibrant murals is a must-see, and an underground tunnel connects the library directly to the Capitol. Featured in movies like National Treasure, Book of Secrets, the Library of Congress has a reputation for mystery and grandeur, making it a true treasure of American culture. The Supreme Court building, completed in 1935, reflects the majesty and gravitas of the judicial branch. Its marble halls and frescoed ceilings honor the rule of law. Uniquely, it also has a basketball court on its top floor, known humorously as the highest court in the land. On our way to visit a friend living in Virginia, we passed by the Iwo Jima Memorial, which depicts the iconic moment of flag raising at Iwo Jima. This impressive 32-foot statue is one of the tallest bronze statues in the world and serves as a tribute to all Marines who have served. The base of the memorial features the names of significant Marine battles, honoring their courage and sacrifices throughout history. The Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception is the largest Catholic church in the U.S. and one of the largest in the world. Located on the campus of the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C., it was completed in 1959 after construction began in 1920. The basilica showcases a blend of Romanesque and Byzantine architecture, featuring over 80 chapels dedicated to various saints and cultures. A highlight is the Great Dome, adorned with a stunning mosaic of the Virgin Mary. The basilica's bell tower at 329 feet is the tallest in the US and houses the bells of the Immaculate Conception. It hosts significant national celebrations and papal visits, serving as a major symbol of faith in America. Thank you for hanging out with us in Washington, D.C. From the Lincoln Memorial to the Iwo Jima Memorial, we uncovered some amazing history along the way. A special shout out to Kuya Ronald, Kuya Raul, and Ate Maris for the meetup and all the fun catching up at your place. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more adventures on the Planet V. Catch you next time. Let's keep exploring together.